Another episode finale! Let's go! Hello, this is Asha Media TV and my name is Asha. If you're new here, welcome. This is my channel where I like to watch and react and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. And in today's video, I'm going to watch and react and give you my takeaways from episode 13 of the second season of The Expanse, the episode finale for the season called Caliban's War. I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to find out. But before I get started, if you're new here, please listen up, don't skip ahead. I just want to cover 3 basic things with you. Number 1, just in case you missed it in the title, this is a spoiler reaction and spoiler review. So, spoilers ahead, you have been warned. And number 2, if by any chance you've come across my previous older videos where I had footage and clips of the episode, I no longer provide that kind of reaction here on YouTube. Instead, I offer a watch-along process. So you get access to the episode on your end, I have it on my end, we sync up together using some vocal and visual cues I give you, and we watch the episode together. However, I do offer an alternative version of my reaction with bonus content and early access, and for information about that, check out the description box below. And lastly, if you decide to leave a comment, please start it off with no spoilers, followed by your non-spoilery comment. Otherwise, I'm going to skip over your comment, and so your participation is greatly appreciated. Now, before I get to pressing play on this episode, I want to take a moment to express my sincere appreciation and acknowledgement of certain people, because this has been quite a journey from the beginning. When I first decided to press play on the first episode of The Expanse, I had no idea what I was getting into, to now. And so let's start with those of you at Asha Media Club. This is my way of saying thank you with a big hug and a virtual high five. I'm going to name some of you right now, and I apologize in advance if I butcher your first name, but here goes. Thank you to Papa Zan, Ryan B, T. Arnold, Deanna, Etta, Alexander, Gary, Renee, Ron, Dan, Ryan 8, and N1. And if you've just joined my club while I was recording this and so I missed your name, sorry about that, but you're definitely included. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how helpful it has been to get clarifications on certain episodes in such an immediate fashion right after you guys watch my reaction. It's been instrumental. And I'm doing my best I can to kind of keep up with you and all the extra nuggets that you provide. And for you loyal subscribers to this channel for my reactions to The Expanse, I have not forgotten you. In fact, here's my way of saying thank you to those of you that are consistent with your commentary, with your extra nuggets of information and tidbits and explainers. I keep an eye out all the time for your comments, and I try to love bomb them wherever I can and whenever I feel it's appropriate. But here is my way of saying thank you. Thank you to Rodent No Last Name, Kirk Darling, James Holland, Joe McGuire, Cosmo Kenny, Bruno Barata, Martine van den Berg, Phil, Oscar Suida, Pablo MF, Jezzy Bella, Ken Barry, Matthias Exceller, C. A last name I can't pronounce, CRW Mike Zero, A Tall Shade of the Color Red, and Swanee. If I missed anybody in particular, please don't take it personally. I'm simply wanting to acknowledge those of you that are actually very consistent and productive with your comments here on my channel related to The Expanse. Alright, so now that everything has been expressed in terms of gratitude to many of you that I'm very appreciative of, I just want to kind of share a really quick little tidbit with you before heading on to pressing play finally on episode 13. And that is the fact that I completely missed out on the value of the last 3 seconds of episode 12. And for those of you at my club, thank you so much for your repetitive command. Watch the last 3 seconds, Asha. Watch the last 3 seconds because it completely went over my head. So I went back to go watch those last 3 seconds, and after my 4th time rewinding, like, I couldn't figure out what it was that I missed. And then I finally saw it. So I created this little meme of sorts for my club members, and I thought I would share it with you here on YouTube. I think it's safe to say that Where's Waldo is not a game I excel at. But now that I know that the Proto being is on the Roci ship, I'm even more excited to see what happens in this episode. Like, are they even going to come across it? Or is the Roci going to just, like, perhaps stay there for a while and then jump ship and then they never know that it's there and maybe leave over, oh my god, leave over residue proto molecule and somebody might get contaminated from the crew? Ooh shit, ooh shit, ooh shit, ooh shit. I don't know. Anyways, enough speculation. Let's get to watching. Alrighty, so if you're new here, listen up. Let me just cover real quickly with you how my watch-along process works. And if you're not new, you know what I'm going to say next, right? Skip ahead. I'll see you somewhere else. Countdown, review, wherever. But skip ahead. Okay, newbie, so listen up. I am streaming from Amazon Prime Video. I line myself up at 0000. I don't skip any recaps or the intro, right? You'll see a visual cue when I press play, rewind, or pause, as well as get my vocal cue. And I tend to pause for 3 specific reasons. Number 1, lagging buffering issues. Number 2, which is the most popular reason, is to rewind back to a certain part of the scene, you know, especially if I think I want to clarify on something. And number 3 is to have a commentary moment with you, my viewer, especially if it's a mind-blowing scene or I'm really, really confused and I need to express my thoughts in the moment. So, sounds easy? I hope so. Again, just a reminder, I do offer an alternative stress-free reaction to this episode. Information is in the description box for you. Check it out. But if you're ready to rock and roll with me with this episode, let's get to pressing play right now. Okay, I'm ready to count down to play. I just want to give you a quick heads up on something. It is currently daytime right now, and my neighborhood gets very noisy with people heading off to work or coming back from work, I don't know what. Either way, there's a chance I might miss a car motor noise in my audio. So if you happen to hear one really loudly go by and I'm talking at the same time, which I can't really separate in the audio thingy, I'm not that much of a genius when it comes to that stuff. Sorry. And it's not the episode, it's my surroundings that I can't suppress in terms of noisy daytime stuff. All right. Enough of my nervous, anxious babble. Let's count down to play. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. Now I was thinking, I'm gonna try to play this theme song on repeat, like as I'm meditating, because I meditate every day, and I just want to see if it might enhance my experience while I'm meditating. Okay. Whoa, he's that good! 4 people shooting and 1 guy got... Oh, not that good, I guess. He got shot. But still. Do we see it? That rift of trust I talked about? Am I right about that? Sure. At least he acknowledges that. True. Quick learner. And it means it will happen again. Secretive, brave Naomi. All right, gotta pause. I'm at 316. All right. I need to appreciate that. Mm-hmm. I approve. Okay. If you don't know what I'm talking about, too bad. All right, let's count down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Aww. And he's so positive. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is when they're going to see it? Or they're going to see it when they go to... Oh, never mind! Right on camera. What is it doing? Yeah. Oh. Listen, it's the explorer in me, okay? I just want to know, like, Prax, you know. I hope that's what I was actually scared of, like a jump scare thing. What is it doing? It's like bending down? Yeah. Pause. Okay, sorry. 642. I'm going to go back 10 seconds. 632. And I'm going to pause at the moment where he shows up. Prax showed up some details on the screen. I just want to see if it says anything in particular. All right, countdown to play. 3, 2, 1, play. And right here. All right, I'm at 639. I just want to see if it says anything. Failsafe regulator. Is that what it detected on the body? Like a mechanism or something? It doesn't really say anything else like that I can actually make out. Look at the physiology though. Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. All right. It's trying to take it out. Oh, and it does. Is that a bomb? Oh. Shit. Oh. Oh no. I don't think it's gonna hurt him. Like his eyes looks kind of curious more than vicious or aggressive. Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm on. That's what I'm thinking. Is it trying to leave? Mhm. Oh, dude. I think that's the key sentence some of you were telling me about that, Yeah. That's actually the best way to describe the whole thing. Everybody's fucked. Okay, there, Captain America. Oh. Yeah, Bobbie! Bobbie to the rescue! It's a good thing she could fit through there. With what? Hmm. Well, it is handy knowledge. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to make of that right now. Let's see what happens. Orbiting Venus. Oh, yes, Crater Venus! What's going on here? That's changing the planet. That is so neat. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. I like their relationship, you know. Oh. I hope it doesn't get mad, though, and, like, attack them. That's actually really awesome. I want to cover my eyes, honestly, but... Oh, God. Oh. It doesn't look mean, though. If anything, it looks really almost like a curious kid or something, you know? Oh, it's back to trying to get into the reactor thing. Alright. Yeah. I have an irrational fear of ladders, even though I'm totally fine with heights. I've skydived twice. It's just ladders, I can't climb them. I freeze in fear. I would even do this even if my life depended on it. I don't think so. That's if they're lying. Oh, girl. Oh, God. Think quick! Oh, shit! I would have just crushed her right there! Holy shit! Hmm. Yeah. Whew. You better Tom Cruise her way out of there. That's visually so beautiful. Yeah, he's not there very quick, though. He could have shot her right there if he really wanted to. Yeah, girl. She makes it look so easy. So why didn't the gun work? So like a safety lock she can't take off? What? A light bulb moment? Damn, this thing is relentless. Whoa, it's like fucking up the ship too. No, now. Hmm. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess he should be thankful in a way the creature's not attacking him directly. Proof that... Oh. Oh. Pause. 2435. That was amazingly hilarious. You can't go into shock right now. I'm sorry. Wow, that is surprisingly freaking funny. And this time I'm crying out of laughter. Holy shit. That was hilarious. Cotyar's face. Okay. Here I am thinking she found him dead and she's just waking him out of a shock. Alright, let's continue. 3, 2, 1. Play! Yeah. Can you trust them? No. Oof. Oh, Jesus. What is she gonna do? Oh. Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, okay. I'll explain it. What does torpedoes have to do with it? Energy on the torpedo? Mm-hmm. You better keep your word, Bobbie. Jeez. So many comedy stuff in this episode. I'd pretend to care too. So he believes she's dead then. It's a great way to summarize that. Nope, came out just fine. Fucking liar or what? Listen to her. Wow. Okay, I'm in like visual Candyland right now. This is so cool. What is... Is that thing gonna just fly out to catch it, or... Wow, look at that! Yo! Oh, we're seeing from the creature's point of view! Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Please, just let this be a normal ending, not something crazy. Of course, I would not... I don't know why I'm expecting that. Whoa. Dude! Shit. Whoa. If this works, my goodness. Oh, visually, that's amazing, though! Wow! Oh! Wow. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm at 3507. I need to take that in for a little bit. That was a lot. Wow. And they just shifted into this madness that I'm just gonna brace myself for. That was visually absolutely, like, stunning. Every synonym for the word stunning you could think of. Wow. And the fact that it worked, too, like just as he's predicted, but, okay, I'm gonna save some of my thoughts so much I remember. I just write it down. Okay. I don't want to forget this, or the takeaway part. All right, let's continue. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Uh-oh. They're all gonna get infected. Eee. It's that moment of, we need to talk! The dreaded moment! Believe it or not, women dread that too, not just men. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. What did you do? Oh my god, the theme song! Whoa. So what's Fred gonna do with it? Yo, a lot just happened. I am like, okay, those people on Venus are fucking dead. Me! So she's alive. Okay. Oh, this fucker. I forgot about him. She's gonna become one. Whoa, am I looking like... Wait, what am I looking at here? Pause. What is this? I'm at 4025. Is it like a bunch of chambers? Oh my goodness. It's like a mass manufacturing of these beings. With children. I'm trying to... It's a little dark for me, so I'm just like... All I see is blue lights, to be honest, and it seems to be like little chamber cells. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I guess this was the end of the scene. I'm looking at the time. Well, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't know that was the end. Okay, stop. Wow. Alright. Takeaways coming up. Okay. This was definitely a very unusual season finale experience I've ever had with any show. Because 99.9% of the time, because this now makes it like not 100%, it's either I've cried at a season finale or I've had an outburst of anger and shock and like, kind of moment. And in this case, for the first time I've ever experienced, it's more of like, huh? And this is the first time I've ever laughed so much more with the expectation that I was probably going to cry more or maybe get more emotional in that sense. I don't know. I'm going to rewatch my own reaction because I felt this episode was actually funnier than it was sad. Shocking for sure than it was funny. Definitely. So before I talk about my takeaways from this episode, let's focus a little bit on one thing that does confuse me. And of course, I cannot wait to read clarifications or explanations about it. And that is, I'm unsure about the ball of energy or the torpedo energy thing that Prax was baiting the being with. So essentially, when he said it's attracted to a gradient something, I wrote it down. Gradient nutrient? Like, what's the nutrient? Is it a... Okay. Let me know. Just explain that to me. What's this gradient nutrient? How did he associate it with the torpedo? And then the torpedo thingy, the little ball? Yeah, that's really what I want to know. I'm confused really on that more than anything. I just don't understand the attraction. Because how I see it, this is a breakthrough info that could help them divert the attention of these beings in future things, right? I mean, if you know its weakness, you're going to obviously play on it. So your clarification on that is greatly appreciated. Okay, now, as for takeaways, obviously there's a lot to take away from this episode, so I'm just going to go from the ending up to towards the beginning of the episode because the ending's so fresh to me right now. So, of course, how it ended, now we know there are pods of, well, I think that's what I saw, so if I didn't see that right, correct me. But I think I saw pods of likely children in them, like May, who's going to be transformed into these beings and put out there into the world of things as weapons. I mean, part of me is like, okay, yay, she's alive, but the other part of me is like, great, she's actually going to become the being that Prax thought she was. So, that now brings me to Prax as my takeaway. I relate a lot to this character. I've said to a couple of commenters that I feel some of my own personality is very similar to Prax, hence why I'm more understanding or empathetic towards how Prax sees things, because I'm on board with how Prax kind of wants to understand it and how Prax views it as possibly not as much of a threat as everyone wants to believe it is. So now that we know that May is likely going to be turned into one of them, I could only presume that's a foreshadowing that he'll encounter May when she turns into that. And now, will the encounter be hostile? Will she actually recognize him? And she'll be like, hey, daddy, how's it going? I know I look different, but hey, whatever, right? I don't know, but that would be pretty fascinating to see if they end up showing something like that. Now let's talk about Naomi and revealing the big secret and what I think I understood. So, she gave the proto molecule to Fred Johnson because she feels that Earth has it as a weapon to protect themselves or to do whatever they want to do in terms of gaining power. Mars has it now doing their own thing, and for the Belters and the OPA, instead of being a victim to their wars, really, they need to step up their game to be on the even playing field with them. Hence why she gave it to Fred Johnson, who, if I'm not mistaken, she is trusting would do the right thing for the Belt and the OPA. So that leads to now my suspicion with Anderson. There's going to be an Anderson versus Fred situation now, because Fred now holds this tool that I can assume he's going to use as a bargaining chip to perhaps reconcile with Anderson, or maybe prove to him, hey, whatever you want to believe of me as an earther and all that stuff, I got something that can change the game between the OPA and the Belters and Earth and Mars. Because how I see it, if there's anything that would really show Fred's genuine allegiance to the Belters and their cause and the OPA, is him being forthright in sharing the secret of having the proto-molecule with Anderson. And I think that should be enough for Anderson to see that Fred really is one of them and he is for them. And hopefully they'll reconcile and they'll be friends and then work together. So that is my presumption. That is my, theory that he's going to use it as somewhat of a peace offering even, All right, now let's talk about that whole team that got obliterated on Venus. And I'm just wondering, why did that happen? Why did the proto-molecule around them react that way? Was it a way to defend them? Because essentially, so yeah, I guess that's the second thing I am confused on that I forgot to mention. I am confused why that happened, and I guess it could be a spoiler to tell me, so I understand that. Just let me know that it'll be a spoiler, Asha, wait. But yeah, that was confusing more than it was shocking. For me, it was more confusing than it was shocking. Visually, absolutely a masterpiece to see, especially as they close up on their face, especially Mr. Turby. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. But yeah, the close-up on his face of shock and surprise and maybe awe, I don't know. That was weird, but visually, wow, that was a masterpiece. And speaking of visual masterpiece, if you watched my reaction, my awe and jaw-dropping expression at seeing that being get literally, as Alex put it, obliterated to its atom, right? Oh my gosh, and just the way they had it centered in front of the light, almost like a fetus. It looked like that, and I absolutely love that. I love stuff like that. Now, going back to the Roci crew, I was so stoked to see that whole reconciliation with Naomi and Amos. That was beautiful. And the fact that I was kind of right where Amos would realize that she had to do what she had to do. And just his reasoning and how it was expressed through the lines they wrote for the actor, oh my God, it was so beautiful. Which convinces me that I am going to enjoy watching Amos's growth into the kind of man he seems to want to be, which I guess is a good man, what he would deem as a good man, and maybe that's what he likes about James. As he said himself, he respects the fact that James tries to be a good man. And I took that as his admission that he's never tried to be a good man, and that James perhaps inspires him with the thought of making that a goal for himself. I'm not really sure how else to articulate it, but hopefully you get what I mean with that. Either way, I really appreciated how they show these two characters, Naomi and Amos, not only of a deep bond that they have with each other, but a deep understanding. And it's just always a pleasure to see that kind of character development through the development of a relationship that they have together as somewhat of a brother-sister-like thing. Okay, so now I'm down to my last takeaway that I won't forget from this episode, because this is the episode that made me laugh the most at that time. I didn't expect to laugh so hard. I cannot remember laughing this hard to such a simple scene in a long, long time. And that's the scene I'm laughing just thinking about it. But I'm referring to Christian, Cotyar, and Christian and Cotyar. I was going to say Bobbie, but she wasn't in the room. Just that moment when she woke him up from his shock, just the way it was performed and the way Cotyar's expression, the way, oh my gosh, okay, I don't want to go and get into the giggles here, but that killed me. I just did not expect that. And let me know, am I the only one that found that fucking funny, like to the degree that I was laughing, or is it just me being overly hyper perhaps? I don't know. It could be the caffeine in my system maybe, but I thought that scene was so funny. And I think because I laughed so hard at that time, that levity stayed with me. And so all the emotional impacts that are contrasting to comedy didn't really hit me maybe as much as it probably was intended to. Anyway, that whole sequence is from Bobbie getting out there to getting her suit, coming in to rescue Christian and Cotyar, and then having Naomi's voiceover with the theme song. Oh my gosh, that was mind-blowing and definitely worth a rewatch that I have put at the top of my list. This is going to be the episode I'm going to rewatch first and then go back to other episodes that I have listed here in my little notepad. So for me, hands down, the sequences with Cotyar and Christian and Bobbie with that slow-mo moment is definitely my number one takeaway from this episode. So there you have it. That is my reaction and takeaways and / review of episode 13. I have some theories about season 3. However, I'm just going to kind of keep them to myself and maybe wait till episode 1 to kind of give them before I watch the episode. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. But one thing's for sure, I definitely want to indulge a little bit more in each season before moving on to the next season. So instead of me going out to try to search for videos related to season 2 and possibly get spoiled on other seasons, I ask you to please leave in the comments the title of any YouTube video that focuses on aspects of season 2 that I can watch. Perhaps an analysis video or a bloopers video or what thereof. Put it in the comment section for me, starting with no spoilers, right? Then put the title of the video, don't put the link, and I will go and find it. So I'm looking for stuff related to behind the scenes, funny blooper stuff, as well as interviews with the cast members or the writers or producers. But please make sure that these are videos that are under 30 minutes, because anything over 30 minutes is just going to be a little too much for me, and I don't have that much time because I want to record my reaction to them and provide it as a bonus kind of video reaction here on YouTube, and as well as my club, who members will get early access to that first. So that would be really awesome if some of you can do that for me so I can save myself from possibly being spoiled with anything related to season 3. Since it seems like season 3 is a top favorite based on one of the questions I'd asked in previous reactions, and like 90% of you said season 3 was your favorite. So I'm really excited to see what season 3 has to offer. Therefore, just to clarify things, I'm not going to watch season 3 episode 1 right away. I want to first upload a reaction to some behind the scenes stuff related to season 2 based on some of the video mentions that some of you will hopefully share with me. And second, I want to do a rankings video. I like doing that. So I'm going to do my rankings video for season 1. I'm going to go back because I am actually watching back episodes of season 1 while I'm working. I kind of put it on and look for different stuff based on some of the notes I took from some of you. And I want to now do a rankings video for season 2 and make that a common thing that I'll do for every season, forward. So for now, Be patient with my reaction to Season 3, Episode 1, and hopefully you enjoy the in-between tidbit video reactions that I'm going to provide regarding Season 2 and Season 1 in the next coming few days. So, if you enjoyed this video, the best way you can show me is by following the prompt you see there, right over here. I know you see it. I know you see it. Again, big thank you for watching and for following my journey from Episode 1, Season 1 to Episode 13, Season 2. And until the next video, I'm Asha. Peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.